back here.
Make sure you're not in the wind.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna go
Hey,
real
can
low.
I kiss that really quick?
If you start crying, I'm gonna cry.
Sorry. And the wind's blowing this way.
Yeah. So we'll be real careful there. So just to say a couple things. I was thinking about Rick, and so you know, Rick was born on September 8th, 1961 in Long Beach, California, to Donald Van Dyke and Arla Swift. Rick's mother died when he was very young, and because his father was at sea in the Navy, Rick and his brother were placed into foster care. His dad eventually remarried, and Rick and his brother went to live with his dad and their stepmother. His father described a household of as many as 8 teenage children at once, a situation he described to us as challenging. Although Rick was very private about his past, it was obvious that he had a very unhappy childhood. His brother died while they were both teenagers, and after Rick graduated from high school, he never spoke to his father again. After high school, Rick attended Bates Technical School in Tacoma. He graduated with a degree in fire science, and he worked briefly as a dispatcher in Federal Way before he was hired as a firefighter in Vancouver in 1984. Like most of us, Rick found his calling in the fire service. Even though he spent most, if not all, of his career on the C shift, he was still a consummate firefighter. He was technically adept and patient-centered, although in the days when Rick got hired, we didn't have patients, everybody was still a victim. Rick was physically courageous. He was really a good firefighter. He was progressive in his tactics and had a positive effect on everybody at the Vancouver Fire Department, officers and firefighters alike. He loved to fight fire. He was aggressive and he was smart about how he did it. Rick was great around the firehouse. You know, he always did more than his fair share of the routine house duties and regular maintenance stuff. He took pride in his skills, and everybody who worked with Rick knew you could trust him at the emergency scene. You knew that Rick had your back, and you were safe with him. Rick, he really overcame terrible adversity in his life. Adversity, I think, that would have crushed a lesser man. He had a smile for all of us, nearly all the time. He managed to do something just about unheard of in the fire service. Rick was the only guy that I ever knew in the fire service who managed to actually give himself a nickname. I was talking to a Kent firefighter the other day about Rick, and he said, "Oh, his name was Van Dyke? All I ever knew him was as Hollywood." I think Rick would have liked that. Rick thought of us as his family. So much so that he left his entire estate to the members of Local 452. This is a gift that will live on long after everyone here has passed. He was thinking of us and our families. This is how he showed his love for us. We thank you, Brother Rick Van Dyke. You know, Rick loved Florida, his friends here, and the sun and the water. And it's a sad and solemn honor to be here today to return Brother Van Dyke to the ocean that he loved so much. Rest in peace, Hollywood. We love you and we'll never forget you.
Thanks, Mark.
Well said.
Thank you.
probably have a drink.